let's get to it. Hell yeah, I want to receive the kickoff. 100%. Give me that kickoff. Give it to me. Give me the ball. I want the ball. I want the ball. Give me the balls. Give me some balls. I got my ball specialist. He's just waiting for the ball. I got my old pal 1 in 36. He's a good friend of mine. Crazy Steve. My favorite player on your team. Love those squeaky toys.
Yeah, what on earth?
Squeak. Indeed. Ah, yes. Squeak them more.
I've decided.
Yep. Yep. And like he almost throws it away and he's like, oh yeah, that was fine.
How much cowardice have we seen from Bomber so far?
Well,
I just started.
On Bomber. You should position
So an intense amount.
Bomber.
What?
You should place your player over there.
Oh yeah, thanks. And that's a very specific position. You got it.
Over there. No, not there. Over there. Over there. Bomber, over there.
Aboard.
Bomber. What are you doing?
I'm messing with Crabbo. Do you want to get the Stabbo?
Not really.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Let's put this guy here. Perfect.
That's not
Kickoff event. Weather change. Perfect weather. Excellent. I love it.
Bomber, I love this picture so much.
Dude, it is the literal best picture. I don't think there could be any better picture.
Yeah.
You stabbed me.
I did stab you. Correct. A spectator leaves.
He gave you the stab.
I stabbed him. Spectator leaves. He's gone. He's out. Doesn't want any of that.
That was me. I did it because there were 2 blood bowl balls on the field, so it was really fucking me up.
Nice. Pretty exciting.
Love to get fucked up.
Right, there's only a 1 in 36 chance to fail this.
I didn't want to soft blood ball you.
I didn't assist this guy at all. It's fine. We'll just bring this guy in for the
Shame you
assist.
don't have any players with movement left.
Sure is, isn't it? Follow that.
How have you not killed all of his players yet? This is not how Dark Elves are supposed to function. Or so I've been led to think.
Why am I the worst Dark Elf player in the world? I haven't killed all of his guys already. Oh, hey, this guy can move. Cool. Yeah, let's just put him here. That's good. Let's get this guy and just. Yeah. Good. Yeah, follow. That's pretty good. Let's get this guy to stand. I feel like now this is just an inkling of an idea in my mind, but I probably shouldn't stand next to vampires. Don't coach me on this, but I'm just thinking that that's the correct play here.
Vampires are weak.
And not stand next to vampires.
Vampires.
Stand next to vampires.
They only have 4
thanks. I'm glad that you've.
Shit, I'm banned. I'm remaking my team as dwarves.
Chosen to live your life as a dwarf maid.
What a shame.
Whoopsie! How could this happen?
You can't blame Johnny for every AV9 team being disgustingly good.
Loading.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I'm glad for Johnny's stick-to-itiveness. I mean, there's a reason Luke has so many players named Dylan the Coward.
Wow.
Yeah, you have a lot of Cold Wars.
Ha! Oh. Best country. What invitingly open sidelines you have there.
Coaching. Man. Spiders.
All the better to push you off with, my dear.
You've never heard vampires can turn into spiders? You didn't know that?
Do you guys see
do
this?
not.
Do you guys see this spider formation though?
It's spooky. I'm legit shook right now.
Spooky.
I'm sure.
Bomber, I don't think you're playing Dark Elves right. Bomber, you're not playing Dark Elves right. Half his players are not yet. So.
Yeah.
Damn it, why am I so bad at this game?
So Bomber's
If you knock one of us out, I still have Blang in reserves.
Bombers knocked AV7 players down now like 5 times and not gotten better than a stun. And like Patrick did that to Johnny against some of his AV8 players and knocked them out like every single time.
Yeah,
They were single
that.
they were single
Bomber's
deck
disgusting.
elves. Single deck
Luckily
elves.
for you, I can knock my own players out. Luckily, vampires are Garbo. I think I
that's good
fight him
advice.
like relatively early. Thanks, fam. I always knew you had my back, Pickles672.
Pico's 6, 7.
Oh yeah, you have him week 4.
Yeah, I remember. I fight Dark Elves, someone else Dark Elves, and Johnny does the same. Me and Johnny fight Dark Elves weeks 2 and 4. It was just backwards.
So I should play vampires so we can have the inverted thing.
Johnny, you should play
No,
the natural
I
counter to
not.
Dark Elves. Nobody.
You and I fight week 6.
Oh man, I just realized I've got
Yeah.
Johnny next week. I literally have no idea who I'm fighting yet.
Everyone's
The counter picked undead.
everyone's time playing someone for a second time is in the last 3 weeks.
No, Riker has Copper week 3. You have Migo week 3.
Johnny, I just want to say right now, if for some reason I end up killing your fresh new guys, it wasn't me, it was the mighty blow. I had nothing to do with it.
That's fine.
That mighty blow, man.
I should probably have AV9 just for that. It would. If it's anybody in the league, it's gonna be Deeds.
Yeah.
I mean, as commissioner, I'm gonna be sad, but as a person who works on the weekly fucking comedy show about this, I'm gonna be pretty happy.
There's some good
I can't
material.
believe It's so disappointing that 3 of his guys got killed though. I'm upset. Yeah, seriously, what the hell?
And with his third team change on the horizon, we can say for certain that there will be no more monkeying around from Coach Johnny D.
Oh yeah, that's right. Vampires can hypnotize. Oh yeah.
Oh shit! What does that do?
That's a thing that happens.
He's literally killed his team.
And you gotta think he's gonna have a real hard time coaching from a prison cell.
Oh.
That's pretty great.
Oh my goodness, 2 Bloodweiser babes. Holy hell.
How does that man keep getting back onto the fields?
Whew, that was a close one. James Carr nearly got stunned. That would be no good if that happened.
Keep it
Wow.
completely blank.
I'm eating goldfish, so I have goldfish dust all over my hands.
Oh no!
Oh, bloodlust.
Talk about a faux pas.
I was gonna say, are you gonna make fun of pizza goldfish? Hmm.
Okay. What are we doing here?
Oh yeah, you asked before, but like
Damn
I
it.
didn't actually say anything. But Hypnogaze does the same thing as Bonehead to your guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You lose your
Recycle
tackle
zones.
until you use the character again.
Yeah.
Yeah, righto.
Until you take their move, you have no tackle zones.
That's good to know.
Because I haven't taken to using the music bot. I will take that into account because that is a great idea.
Demonetized.
Demonetized. Instantly.
Thanks.
Shit.
What do I play here?
Demonetized.
Has Bomber used a reroll yet, or does he only have 2?
I just have 2.
He has
Okay,
two.
thank you.
He's a cool guy like me.
He's a reroll.
I don't need rerolls. They're for chumps.
Yes, that's true.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah. I have done that many times, yeah.
That's actually great.
That's really good.
All right, but to be fair, I was in fear for my life from the long arm of the law.
I'm gonna use your special on Paz.
Yeah, sorry. I can't help it.
It's a dark elf thing. It's
Except they're playing
Just
the POW elves.
They're my favorite elves.
It's all they
POW
know.
elf. This guy has block, doesn't he?
I swear to God, if I don't kill at least 3 of Patrick's players in week 15, I'm going to be disappointed in myself.
Whoops.
Eat dick.
That's unfortunate.
I mean,
Could have been worse.
That was good, Patrick. Tech.
if I can play the preceding weeks, like,
Good,
well,
good Patrick. Tech. Good Patrick Tech.
Unbelievable. I really wanted to put it on my ball carrier.
Bombers
I mean,
passes the ball to
handoffs-
not accurate.
handoffs
want
only
it.
take
Not
handoffs
accurate.
only
Drops
take
the
one
ball.
way. All right, time to
That was
start
really unfortunate.
talking some savage bullshit about Bomber.
Here we go. I'm excited. Bring it in. Bring it in. I think my blitz is in a bad position. There is a beating about to be phoned in on that man.
Phoning in a beating.
So vampires are really risky to do anything. So like, I have to do all the things I want to do first. I have to do the more important things first. I should word it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
man, do that.
as opposed to that.
Yeah.
That's what I always do.
I just realized that I've had my mic muted on OBS this whole time, so there's just going to be a bunch of responses to stuff that I've said and no fucking context.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh gosh, the "you don't own me" Dylan in chat is gonna be.
Oh yeah, this is fucking hilarious.
Did you blitz Stabbo?
Yep.
Whoa.
Wow.
I think that counts as.
I think his name is Crabbo.
He's being messed with.
Are you messing with my Crabbo? Copper?
Yeah, the Stabbo is what he gives people.
Oh,
It's
sorry, I got
also his maiden name, I bet.
Yeah, it is. That's true. Oh gosh, Spainsley, feel good. Pushing my guys all around.
Patrick is Stan's
You
name.
mess with the Crabbo, beloved daughter of House Stabbo.
Yeah, it's true. Is that a 4 reroll vampire team? That's incredible.
Need every one of them, bud.
Yeah, I believe it.
If you end a half with 3 rerolls, you're not playing vampires, right?
I mean,
Thanks.
none of us can argue with Riker's strategy. He's at the top of the league.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just gonna mock it. I'm not gonna argue.
Says the
with it.
guy who believes in Aquaman and half a button press. Fuck that guy.
Well, the thing is, we should get Liam and Patrick to write guides for us.
I really hope we can get the sports ticker going next week. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Top player Patrick. Good game. Not.
Oh dear.
I'm just checking my options.
Yeah.
You should take the -2 die block and score 2 pows.
That's a good
on it.
idea. Yeah, great idea.
And just
I'll
get-
roll
just
double
get-
pow.
Just
Yeah,
just
just roll double pow.
do
Yeah,
that. Do that.
yeah, easy.
Hey Dan, curious. Do you think the concept is good enough to do as a regular sports show when the league is done?
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to like clean it up a lot, but I guess over the next, however many weeks we're doing it for the league, we'll be doing that anyway. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we could probably like. I don't know if I follow sports avidly enough, but I'd be willing to start for.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
purposes.
that seems like a huge. That seems like a huge. Or sorry, that doesn't seem like a huge deal, right? In sort of the grand scheme of things, right? Because it's like, each of us follow a couple of sports reasonably closely, right? I mean, we could honestly just do the show about football and it would be fine.
Or just
I also don't know what the
this one in.
I don't know what the legality surrounding it is either.
I guess we should look, right? I mean, like that is something that I could see falling under parody law, right? Because like, I don't know, what about fucking SNL and the Weekend Update, right? Like,
Yeah.
Wow. Extremely lame.
you telling me Bomber's guys are only age 4?
Yeah, they're 4-year-olds.
Yeah, well, now we're demonetized.
I have 4-year-olds on my team. What did you do to me, league commissioner?
Hey man, I did not have any involvement with the hiring of your players. Oh,
Knocked him out.
finally got one.
Finally, right? Like,
Yeah,
took me damn time.
yeah.
Fempo.
Not Fempo.
What was his name? Coach Ferratu?
Yeah, I think that's right. This is the worst setup for a cage I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
Very bad at this game. Okay.
You are.
Pick up the ball.
Uh-oh.
Didn't pick up the ball.
Uh-oh.
That 2+ to succeed actually is pretty hard, apparently.
It's so difficult. I failed it twice now.
You
Let me tell you.
That's a 1 in
You don't need
36, you know.
rerolls. You don't need
Let me
rerolls.
just start.
The ball special. Wow.
What? It's 2+.
Yeah, it's a 2+ man.
He's
That
not
one doesn't
playing
even
Camry.
matter.
He's not playing Camry.
Yeah. Yeah. Not everybody has to roll a 4+ to get the guys away.
Yeah. It's conditioned me.
That is like the big advantage of having one guy with break tackle though, Matt, because then you have the one mummy that can get away for free.
Yeah. Ooh, I do like that.
Yeah.
That sounds highly appealing. I might
Yes,
give that to my next one.
Yeah. So guard is kind of marginal on Camry anyway because you have so much strength 5 and like usually you're going to be blocking down anyway. Where you want guards so that you can win ties against opponents with the same strength as you.
Which is not super common unless we're in like the Camry mirror.
Yeah, I think that was like our match already happened, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only other
Don't
team
worry
that can do
about
that is my team, and I don't have a lot of it either.
yeah. Is there anyone else with more than one big guy? I feel like not really.
Nope. No, my team's got 2 strength 5 because of bullshit, and your team has 2 strength 5 because undead are inherently bullshit.
Yeah, because of natural causes.
Yeah.
Natural BSery.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not looking good for me.
Yeah. What do we even have across the league? Matt's
To
got
be
4.
fair, they can't move. Can't move far. They can't jump high, but they can hit like hell of a guys.
These
Thanks.
dwarves are a heck of a guy.
CG.
Can you just dub over that beat and make the song about poor?
I would like that a lot.
The whole time just try and sell that it's the same team. Gun claims that it's the same team and nobody can prove otherwise.
No! 1 in 36!
He says, my monkeys are now so heavily armored, you will never prove that they are dwarfs in a court of law.
Thinking emoji.
I mean, they're about the same height, right? You just
Yeah.
ignore it.
I could pick humans, and did you know apes evolved from humans?
Ah! Not me, IRL.
They're both Homo sapiens.
That's correct, Bomber. You have never evolved.
What do you mean my players don't throw
Okay.
poop at each other? They definitely do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Alright, so Alex doesn't have a strength 5 guy yet, but he should at some point. I have 2. Deets has 2. Johnny D's gonna have a strength 7 guy.
Yeah, I'm playing goblins.
No, for dwarves.
Oh yeah, I'm picking Death Roller.
Yeah, gotta get the death roller.
Gotta get the death roller.
That sounds like the most fun version.
All you have to do is roll doubles on it, and then he can go into the KO box at the end of the drive. Johnny, it's the only player in the entire game that has dirty player without having to roll for it.
Ooh. That is very interesting. It'd help me kill Riker's guys better.
I mean, you won't need any help with that. Moth has 1, Joe has a strength 7 guy, and 2 strength 5 guys, but he doesn't count. And Dylan has a strength 5 guy. And I'm assuming Migo will never take his strength 5 guy, because he seems like the type that would play it orthodox instead of the cool way.
A Rat Ogre's cool.
Rat Ogres are super cool, and they're like really good in that division.
That's
For Rat Ogres, you know.
Yeah.
It's still arguable as to whether they're worth taking, but oh. It's fine, he had plenty of rerolls.
Sometimes you just have to go for it, man.
I totally understand.
No rerolls is a tricky life, but it's what you gotta do.
All of my touchdowns have been the result of going for it. I had
Just
no
go
choice.
for it.
Go for it.
Okay. Now, going to get this guy out. And stand here. And then we need to get this guy to move out. And stand here.
Would you just fail?
It's a barely functional cage. I give it like a 5 out of 10.
I don't know. You should be a bit more generous. It seems like a 4 out of 5 to me.
I disagree. It's more like a 136.
Damn it, Bomber.
I'm gonna give this cage a perfect 5 out of 7.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
What, in the middle of your turn?
Yeah,
I have to piss.
nature calls. Don't
Why don't
time
we have
out.
a break then?
Damn.
Time out.
Oh no, I didn't realize.
No pissing. Part of the rules.
Yeah.
No bathroom breaks.
Oh yeah,
Everyone must wear diapers.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
It's my fetish.
Monkey boy. So, are you re-entering with a dwarf team to metagame Riker?
Oh yeah, totally.
I would just like to have you on the record in this recording saying that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
There's only 2 Armor 9 teams. And one of them's orcs.
Aren't they 2 orcs?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, if I win during your turn, I might miss something. If I go during my turn, surely nothing will happen.
There are two Armor 9 teams like available for choosing in the game, like that are majority Armor 9 and
There's some
not.
with Chaos Dwarves, but most of them are Armor 7.
I mean,
because
yeah,
he's
Chaos Dwarves are like half Armor 9, half Armor 7, or 8 Armor 9.
sick of all these guys dying?
3 Armor 7.
Yes, I'm sick of all my guys dying.
Yeah, fair enough.
All of
I
you
understand it.
guys are Armor 7.
Oh no, Bomber's got stunned. How's he gonna win now?
Or I'll just play ogres because they pretty much have infinite guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoops, that cage looks pretty shaky
I
now.
mean, at that point, you're likely not going to win a lot of games, but the games that you do win will be so entertaining that it might be worth it.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is ogres.
Or I could play Kemri. Matt's brother. I wouldn't like that.
I mean, you guys sound the same, so.
No!
Yeah,
My
do
guy!
something. My name's Matt Butt.
But
I would love to use dump off. Please dump off to this guy. Thanks.
Or I could play the new meta pick, play Skaven.
No, I'm probably going to try and get Migo to kill the rest of my team so I can get off Skaven. Apparently, we're just handing out new teams now.
No, I think they only reroll them. Before
If Migo killed the rest of your team, I would let you reroll your team.
Cool.
And before Dylan plays dwarves to piss off Riker. This fight Riker.
No, I'd probably play Chaos Dwarves.
Yeah, your team is in reasonable position right now.
I just have to go for it.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Dylan.
Nah, dude. I'm pretty sure this week all my guys are gonna die.
The guy regained consciousness. 2 Bloodweiser babes. Sucks.
Bloodweiser babes came in clutch there.
Yeah, really, really paying off.
Alright, no bombers. J Australia and Sad Bomber, my favorite lineman.
Isn't it pronounced Australia?
Australia.
Australia.
Yes, Australia.
Yahoo!
Yes, Australia.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Howdy ho!
Bull
And now I want to hear an Australian Texan accent.
How to do there? It's me, Texas.
That was
Something.
Guys, I've got my reverse recurve poet action.
that was Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, it was. Haven't you met
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro before?
Alright.
Alright, Vampire's going for the 3-turn score.
Look,
Very
mama,
possible.
I'm dancing with the prettiest girl on the floor.
I just want to get one of my elves to have +1 strength and just say he's a vampire. That's all I want.
I mean, that's pretty straight. Like, that makes sense.
Just alignment. I just really want to roll a strength on him and just be like, yeah, this guy's a vampire now. He got bitten.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
Why not?
Because +1 strength elves are like the worst thing to have to deal with. It just sucks. They just take leap and then they're like, surprise, idiot, I'm in the middle of your cage.
Ah,
Hey, it's me, Leap.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Let's go.
It's Joe. It's Joe.
It's
going on?
Joe.
Hello.
Joe, we're having the third league game of the night.
I was gonna say, alright guys, finish this game quick so
Oh,
that Joe
perfect
can
D.
play.
Oh, I can reorganize my players. That's pretty good. What if I just
Hey,
these guys?
hey,
Just...
Dylan, you want to play?
Wait,
I'm
let's just put J Australia
I'm
there.
recording this. So maybe I don't know.
Really need to...
I mean, after.
Oh, after?
Go for the full 4-game marathon.
Ooh.
Maybe. I have to work. I have to work at 11 a.m. So like, let me consider deeply while this game finishes, and I'll tell you.
You got it.
Wait.
Yeah.
This is
Shit,
bad.
Bomber,
Put this guy.
nice picture.
Yeah, thanks. I worked hard on it.
We had one really good game followed by a travesty.
An absolute
Yeah.
travesty.
Hold on, let's see. I'm trying to think of the order of the games. Was it travesty Johnny versus?
Yeah.
Oh no! Did the monkeys die again?
Yes, in fact.
Oh my god!
He got robbed.
The monkeys died for
Unbelievably
the
hard.
last time.
Patrick
Okay, so
squandered it, and all of a
Patrick
sudden
played like an idiot, and then played like a dummy, and then played like a moron, and then played like a
Yeah, but
the
he's the
worst
Blitzel,
player you've
so
ever
it
met.
works.
And then Johnny had a
Johnny's
chance to
dead.
score, and he just had to blitz one guy, and he just had to push him. And he rolled double skulls. No rerolls.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
1 in 36.
ridiculous.
That was
Ultimate,
last turn of the game. He got 1 in
more
36.
tragic than a Shakespeare ending.
Yeah.
Okay, but you guys failed to mention the most important detail, and that is, on turn 4 of the first half, Patrick had knocked 6 of Johnny's players out of the game and not lost a single player. And then in the middle of the second half, Johnny had 6 players out, and Patrick had 5 players out.
Oh
So,
shit!
somehow.
Somehow.
Johnny's a monster.
Yeah, he fouled like 6 times without getting caught.
Yeah, no, and he fouled 8 times total.
I thought he was playing
Yeah.
the blitzels, not the foul.
And I mean,
He's playing the balance all along.
no, it started like Johnny with half of his team and Patrick with a full team, and then somehow it managed to turn around to half and half.
It was like our goblin
Like, what the fuck is he doing?
See.
God.
Yeah. It was
incredibly upsetting to watch.
He was like so horribly.
For what it's worth, me and Matt's game was pretty good.
Yeah. Also, he had the ball on Johnny's 1 yard line for like 4 turns.
And he didn't score at that
And
half.
then he didn't score because Johnny knocked it out of his hands and tried to, and then it got
Patrick got cocky.
One
like
of
an
guys,
idiot.
and then Patrick fumbled the ball and failed after using his reroll.
Patrick is the heel.
He's worse
No,
than
sorry,
Riker right
he's
now.
not the heel. He's the villain. There's a
He
difference.
is the villain.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
He's the number 1 league villain.
Watch that replay. You will.
I'm not gonna watch the
Yeah.
No, watch the
I've seen
replay.
Johnny died at that stuff too many times. I don't want to see it again.
Patrick fouled 8 times.
And he got caught twice.
Because he's the foul elves.
And
then he
also
like that was normal.
And then also after he fucking after he got caught twice, one of them he fought the call and he stayed on the field.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that he does that's the worst though is when he's like, "Oh man, sorry about that." Like after the game, like just had to do you like that. Like
that's the truth.
he just pretends like it's like he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
That's totally normal. This is how people play Bud Bowl, right? 8 fouls and a half. That's regular.
I mean,
Goblins tend to foul a little bit more than most teams.
Not than me.
8 fouls with an elf team is not at all regular.
Alright, I knocked another one out. This is a good start.
Knock him out the box, Luke.
Another one.
Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke.
And another one.
Johnny's team is looking a lot different now.
They've evolved.
Yeah.
They seem to have
They all got
got
really
a little shorter.
and beardier.
Johnny stopped playing monkeys because.
I mean, they were already very hairy. It's actually like they shaved off a little bit.
What are they? What is he playing now?
Monkeys,
Dwarves.
just in armor.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
armored monkeys.
They
they
don't
say
run
that.
fast. They don't jump high, but they
Wait, so now we have
hell of a guy.
orcs in the league?
Some guy hands me an energy
Um,
drink. Run faster, jump higher.
Or is there multiple orcs?
I said, man, I don't need your poison.
He hasn't decided on his team yet, but he's considering dwarves at the moment, I think.
For the express point of counterpicking Riker. I'm just glad that we have that somewhere on record now.
No,
100%.
I mean,
No, he's not.
Johnny's gonna play
Johnny's.
with it.
I just want AV9 and I don't want to deal with orcs because there's so many orcs in the league already. So
Should play ogres.
I could.
Ogres have AV9.
If you play ogres, dude, you get to make all sorts of puns. Like, oh no, it's all ogre now.
I mean,
What are you doing in my swamp?
Dylan, have you seen
I think
his
I have a lot of
first
fun
ogre
with
team?
ogres.
No, I haven't.
Johnny's first ogre team is called I'm Going Ogre.
Oh yeah, no, I did see it. It's all Triple H. Yeah.
It's all Triple H.
Good job, John.
Fuck it, I'm going ogre.
I could play a Slinky team. I think that'd be fine.
Well, I mean, as long as you're comfortable with having
Losing every single game.
Well, no, I don't think you are going to lose every single game. It's the game plan that your guys are going to go off the field in the same manner as they have been so far.
Why do you play Lizard Man?
Houndmaster has an every rank bleed. What the?
What?
Holy!
Oh, wait, are you fighting that fucking the?
No,
the pig?
I'm looking at a hound. I've got my first Houndmaster in the wagon. Let me see
Oh
what his
yeah,
skills.
Houndmaster is the best unit.
He has a bleed skill that hits every rank. Hello.
Hello?
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 Yeah,
Hello.
no, Houndmaster is the best unit in the game.
D.
It's like he has so much utility he can do really good damage on marking teams, and he gets a fucking item that makes him even stronger.
Oh shit! I don't know. Hey, what's the item do?
The dog biscuits. It just increases his I think crit rate or
Is it
something
a
like that.
usable item or a trinket?
It's a usable item. You get 2 of them every time you bring a Houndmaster on a mission for free.
Disgusting.
So, yeah. So it's like if you're on a boss mission, you just save them for the boss, and if you're on a regular one, you just use them early so that you have more room to carry loot.
Does Houndmaster have a move skill or no? Let's see, I don't think he does. No. And he has a minus prot debuff that. What the fuck? He has everything.
Huh. Well, that guy's going for a jog.
This will be fine.
Maybe it's pronounced with a soft J. Yogging. Apparently, you're just supposed to run for an extended period of time. It's supposed to be a blast.
This will go okay.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Original.
I was just thinking that. The worst thing we got in this neighborhood is Jemima's witnesses. No folks want some pancakes. No, thank you.
Oh no.
1 in 36.
I was about to say, yeah, it's a 1 in 36.
It was only a 1 in 6, but still.
So it was 1 man 36.
Jeez, do I want to apothecary that? Man, I probably do.
He's a lineman and was only a badly hurt. You might get some.
But he does have block on him, so he's actually one of my star players.
Yeah, but badly hurt, there's nothing permanent happening.
I know. But I might need him.
Fair. Okay.
No. It's not strictly wrong. It's just valuation, right? So.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you, like, I might murder a blitzer here.
True.
Yeah.
My
I know that.
Bomber, you would have made it play better if you positioned your guy over there.
Over there.
Yeah.
in a very specific area.
You could mean there.
Yes. There.
Ugh.
No, not there. I'm saving myself for marriage. I know how this. I know how this manga ends.
No! He didn't trip.
Got a tied game, boys.
Vampires are busted.
You're supposed to trip over.
Vampires are basically overpowered.
Wait, hang on. Why have I got to Australia up there?
Yeah, let's kick Copper out of the league from fucking tier horn.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, actually,
Copper's gone and so's Joe. Just playing the best teams.
Yeah, get him out of here.
And Patrick's getting stripped of the
I
title.
understand, but you're all assholes. There's nothing wrong.
Oh, one of
I
my guys
can't
came
tell
back.
everyone's voices yet. Who
both
was
my
one who
guys came
suggested I get banned?
It was Dan.
Great.
Yeah, it was Dan.
Don't remember that.
It was totally Dan.
It was probably Dan.
I don't remember that at all.
It was Dan.
No way.
Trust me. I'm Johnny Dan, Johnny Dan, Dan, Johnny, Dan.
Can't even remember his own memes.
So Johnny, I suggest you play dwarves to counter pick Riker.
Oh, thanks, Dylan. Thanks for the advice, Dylan.
No problem.
Yeah, I agree, Mob. It should be. Well,
Yeah, despite the fact that you play him once all season and are on opposite sides of the playoff bracket.
Fucking white guys, right? We just all sound.
Yeah.
Just all fucking sound the same.
Wait a minute. Who said it?
Who said that?
Whoa, white people.
I agree, Moth.
Thanks,
Moth?
thanks, Moth.
yeah, I agree, Mob.
Thanks for supporting, Joey.
I'm Moth.
I am Riker. Just kidding.
I disagree. You're Johnny.
Just kidding. I refuse to identify as someone below 6 feet.
No, that's Liam. Yeah, Liam, you're
I'm
right.
Copper.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Copper.
I'll be racist if it means I can still be 6 feet tall.
Don't get so down on yourself, Dylan. You're at least 2 Rikers.
Did I tell you? I said that to my boss at work. He's like, he's in shape, and he's probably like 205. He's calling me skinny, and I was like, wait, like 205? Wow. He's like, yeah. I was like, so you're like, I was like 187 at the time. I was like, so you're like 15, 16 pounds heavier than me? I can be 16 pounds heavier, dude. You can't be a foot taller.
Jesus.
I'm gonna need you to stop rolling perfect defense.
Pardon?
I'm gonna need you to stop rolling perfect defense.
Sorry, you want me to stop being good at the game? Is that what you're saying?
Hair down?
Got bad news
Sorry,
for
I
you.
don't think I can. I don't think I
Bomber's
can.
never been good at the game,
Comprende?
I'm
but
the
you
best.
probably
Suck my
just
dick.
suck.
Suck my dick.
Yeah, you're not and will never be good.
Suck my dick.
You're clearly just a business casual player in a professional world.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Is it? Is
Think of Copper's line formation.
It's a line.
It's literally not a line.
That's a precarious ball placement right there.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's a little precarious, yeah. Wait, who said that? Was that Mingo?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Shut
that's
up,
me,
Ben
Migo.
Shapiro.
Sorry.
Ben
Jordan Peterson.
Shapiro.
No. No bombers. No.
God, this hallway's long as hell. Jeez.
Yeah, sorry, you can't push him the way you want to push him.
And if I wasn't,
Hey,
then
he
why
had
would I
another
say
block.
I am?
In Australia, that's called blocking.
Oh, Johnny, we all know Australians don't know how to block.
Hey man, shut up.
You know what they can block?
No, they can't.
Violent video
He's
games.
nuts. Oh,
True.
Oh, there's our first bloodlust.
No,
That's
there
a
was
second.
one earlier.
There was one.
Second bloodlust.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh
no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Wait, what does that mean? He just leaves?
no.
Like,
Yeah, he just fucking left.
he's just not
Why
being-
does he not get a chance to bite someone?
Yeah, he should have a chance to bite. That's
Because he fumbled the ball.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
sorry,
he
what
was
was
next to Thralls.
Yeah, but even
I'm
after
pretty sure I was next to Thralls.
It's quite strange.
I think fumbling the ball ends your turn immediately.
Oh.
and
Oh, you're right.
so-
The turn
yeah,
ended.
Yeah,
Immediately ended, huh?
And
That was
so
a bad
you don't
time to
get
roll
a
double
chance.
Fortunate.
Yeah.
That was a pretty terrible time, yeah. Push.
You should tell him that you're
What we didn't count was that he had split second on the stack, and then he
No,
died.
not split second. My one weakness.
Crows and grip, no!
Roll a one for bloodlust, a one for pickup, and a one for pickup. Like what?
Yeah, that is incredibly unfortunate. I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know
lie.
what you're
Yeah,
surprised.
man, we're
really
gonna have to
sucks.
start calling you Johnny D.
Yeah. Oh, yikes.
Johnny
Surreal.
D's. Nuts.
Johnny D's nuts.
He's nuts.
Johnny D's, Johnny D D's,
Oh, God,
D's
that's a lot of
nuts.
elves.
I don't get it. Is that a joke about
Yeah,
these
dude,
nuts?
elves move it in.
It's
Roll
these
one
nuts.
already.
Soundmaster, why can't you bleed anything?
Why don't you mess with the crabbo, huh?
Alright, Joe.
Stabbo.
Alright, Joe, I'm downloading that game again.
All right,
Alright.
Copper, go and download the game.
I knew I'd bait you.
You got me.
What
Which
game?
game?
Darkest
Oh
Dungeon.
no.
Oh yeah.
Dankus Donkus.
That's a good
Dinkus
suggestion,
Dank
Moff.
Dunk?
Yeah.
Donkey stink dink.
I'm gonna add a few hours to my
Dungo's Dingo Bod?
Can I just say that meme has stood the test of time so hard, damn.
Austin checks in.
Yeah, it really has.
Because it started with that fun. It started with the like the damage thing.
Oh,
He damn dumbles the darn dumblies.
They really dangle the darmbles, don't they? Yeah, man. You don't want to go up against Makoto. She really dang dimbles the darn dimblebees.
Huh?
It just got to the point where we were like
You
playing
lost me
League
on
with
that one.
Henry.
Was that an Infinity
Shit,
War
you-
spoiler?
Watch out for LeBlanc. She
one
wriggle
die.
ding dangle dumpy ding dang
Crazy
dingle
bad.
darbles the deeblies.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it did. It started with League, but then went into everything.
Yeah, everything
right?
else
It
we
was
were
like,
doing.
Yeah, it was just like any character that did a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's because it starts. Someone started saying they do the deeps or whatever. They do the damage, and then we were like, oh yeah, they does the dumbles or whatever.
Dumbles or whatever.
And then it just got to the point where we were just going as long as we possibly could.
Oh my goodness! The pass! Axton Bogner!
It's like, watch out. Fucking.
Alright, you're in for it now, boy. Come here.
About to dang damble the dumb darble doomble. It's just like, what the fuck are you idiots even talking about? Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was always great when we had someone who didn't play League with us normally come over to Nick's house to play League with us, and we'd just be like, ding darbledy doom dumb dibbles. What the fuck, boys?
Yeah.
Have you considered seeking professional help?
No.
I think
Did you guys know League of Legends is like the worst video game ever made?
it's
pretty up there.
Yeah.
League is pretty terrible.
It's still, I still had a ton of fun doing that.
Yeah, the most fun that I had playing League, I'm pretty sure, was when we used to drink and play 1v1s and just have all these side bets going on.
Don't dodge, you idiot. God damn it.
Bummer, I have a good idea.
No, he should move his players to specific positions.
You shouldn't make unnecessary dodges before you make that play. You should have re-rolled that.
Well, I mean, I suppose back in time coaching doesn't really count.
But you should roll powers like that too. It's good cook.
Man, let me
Copper, come for me then.
look at fucking Bomber making Copper a nice cage.
What a good friend.
I just thought you could use one, you know?
That's what Blood Bowl is all about. Friends helping friends.
Seems like Lord C. Askin Bomber is gonna have a real difficult question to ask Bomber here.
Is it blitz the blitz the guy and run?
How many ways can you anally violate me before I get to the end zone?
Can I just surround him with those? Is that okay?
Oh,
no! Oh no!
Called it in spectator chat.
Oh no! The disappointing bloodlust.
It's alright. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Alright, he made it.
Delicious.
Turns out I planned to play vampires.
Yeah. Good.
Oh,
That
man,
is a good thing.
That was
You did.
properly sequenced. Golf clap.
I say.
Well played, my friend. Well played. Oh, jeez.
Bomber IRL.
What? Your rolls are so much better than mine. What?
I mean, he did just bloodlust like repeatedly. What the fuck are you talking about?
I have not badly hurt any of his guys. I've knocked out like 2 guys.
You're elves.
That's really disappointing.
Well, his guys are higher armor.
His guys are thralls.
Guys. Yeah.
And somehow
Bomber's
he's
guys.
badly
Bomber's
hurting.
guys have the better armor in this matchup, but
Yeah, it's really unlucky because you knock down his guys more with single die blocks.
I haven't taken a lot of single die blocks. I've taken a few, but I try to avoid
But
them.
every single one has been like a POW.
That's pretty true.
So he's just rolling better than you, so.
Move. Useful.
yeah.
He's rolling so much better than you, he rolled 3 1s in a row.
That's high level gameplay.
That's how you know he's rolling better than you. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Come on, 1 in 1,296.
You got this.
Actually, not quite that low. You could just get a bunch of pushbacks. I'd be okay with that.
That's interesting.
No, I don't need to reroll that. Fine. Okay. Next.
Oh, savage.
Hey man, you know you had to do it to him. All right, let's just make a sick dodge roll here. Easy peasy.
Rolling really badly, Bomber.
That's fine.
Really badly, Bomber.
Holy
That's
shit,
fine.
is this
Bad
Super Bowl
rolls.
day?
I am badly rolling
Or
bomber.
should I say, Blood Super Bowl?
Badly rolling bomber.
Super Blood Bowl. even.
Bomber's just rolling horribly.
Hey
This
man, have
game.
you guys ever seen the Rolling Bomber special? I highly recommend. I'm not even joking. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
it's a Sentai
fantastic.
Sentai short film. It's parody. It's pretty fucking great.
I love
It's
Sentai.
really funny.
What is it?
yeah.
Bomber what?
It's Rolling Bomber special.
I'm just gonna post it in the.
I really want to watch it 'cause like Super Sentai.
Yeah, it's just like one 7-minute video that someone made as a film project. Luke actually recommended it to me in high school, and it's just one of those YouTube videos that I always go back and watch.
Does Luke watch Super Sentai?
No, he just likes fucking.
Stepped out of a two-die
He just likes
block.
cool shit like that.
Oh.
That was such a good shadowing. Mwah. Worth it for that.
Was he though?
Yeah, because he's now assisting against
how
another
much-
guy and got away from his two-die block.
How much stabbo has he given though?
Quite a
Like
bit.
one.
He stunned like 2 guys. This is pretty good.
Yeah, you're just unlucky. You broke armor. Is that
Broke
good?
armor twice with stabs, yeah.
Unlucky.
Angry.
Always unlucky, Bomber.
Well, this is
678.
less fortunate, but tied up Mario's guys.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's unfortunate. You shadowed there and got a 2-die block on him.
It is.
Feel free.
That
feel
was
free
unlucky.
to
You
go.
decided to make that play.
Oh no, it's snowing, which is clearly advantage to me.
No, the pow!
The fail not
I would-
war.
Oh.
Oh no, he's dead.
Apothecary! Apothecary! No!
Well,
Rerolled.
Should
Miss
have a
next
fractured
game
leg.
into miss next game.
Which one did you choose?
Will he succeed in missing the next game? Find out next time.
In the next
next
game.
Wow!
Unbelievable he managed to pick up the ball with the fucking 2+ reroll.
Madman.
That was
Who has never
completely unlucky.
Blood Bowl.
It is the most unluckiest I've seen
No
a
one
bubble game
has
ever go.
ever done that.
In
In the history of Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl.
I think I've
Oh!
regular Steve.
Finally! Finally!
The stabbo.
Don't mess with my crabbo!
Yeah, because if it's anything like the crabs in Australia, they'll just fucking kill you.
He did warn you ahead of time. Jesus fucking Christ.
Or the spiders in Australia, or the snakes in Australia, or the,
Yeah.
the or the plants in Australia.
Or the prisoners in Australia.
Yeah, that's true.
Mess with the inmate, you get the shiv, mate.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
true though, true though.
I like that mate rhymes with mate.
Yeah, right?
It's crazy.
I don't know how I thought of that.
Yeah, that's how you use the block skill.
He was saved by his block skill.
So how can you defeat these terrible linemen and one okay player?
Terrible lineman and one okay player.
How is it still a -2?
Because you have no one
being
supporting.
assisted.
It's not fucking good.
Right. Yeah, of course. Oh, she'll be right.
Should have
I
used the
choose the
reroll.
pushback.
Should have used the
Good
reroll.
choice.
Nope, rerolling there was strictly incorrect.
No, Riker would.
Yeah.
He's the best player.
Yeah,
in
and
the
do you think
Ooh,
Riker is the
fuck.
strictly correctest player in this league?
I mean, I think the stats show that he
Maybe
is.
And him and Patrick, yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
he picked-
Riker
he
and
picked-
Patrick are the best players.
He
They have
picked
the high
Amazon,
points.
so he's doing better than everybody else.
Not even shamed Coach of the Year Quest this time can hold a candle to those guys.
They're all Patrick B. Luke.
Shamed Coach of the Year Questenstein with his 1 league point so far.
I got 0.
That's all right. We're rebranding your team.
I'm back.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, so hear me out. The advantage of playing Chaos Dwarves would be you could name your team CD Coconut Dwarves.
That might be worth it.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Very good point.
I'm on board with that.
God, he's about to afflict.
I'm not saying that you should do that, but
You could do that with
option-
regular
I'm
dwarves.
saying you should definitely at least heavily consider it.
yeah, you could do it with regular dwarves,
But
and then you wouldn't have to
the other
take
pro playing
any
normal dwarves is that I can play dwarves and then Rick would be pissed off.
Yeah. Also, you could just call.
He'll be pissed off if you play Chaos Dwarves anyway.
He'll be pissed off no matter what team you pick. Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'll pick
Johnny gets to
Amazon.
pick a new team. Yeah, pick Amazon. That'll be fucking hilarious.
I mean, functionally, there's not too much difference between like 6 tackle guys and like 7 tackle guys or whatever you're gonna have on dwarves.
That's true.
12 blockers. Oh my lord. Block, tackle, thick skull. Mwah.
And then you can just hand off to the centaurs like Deets does and always have it succeed.
Sprint and sure feet on the centaurs.
And then who can ever
Yeah,
take it
you
out?
just
He
gotta-
just moves
well,
on
I mean, you
spaces.
save the rerolls for them, and then you just get lucky.
No one can ever take them over the top ropes. They're too big.
No.
And too fast.
I mean, to be fair, you were playing me with a stunty team, and there wasn't many people to stop them.
I don't know if I was playing that against Chaos Dwarves. I want to say it was something else.
Oh.
No! My voice!
Oh,
I don't
no,
know
that
if
was-
I don't know if I want
Like, if
Bomber
I'm
to
like,
lose on
who
principle,
Was that Bomber who played me?
I
or
thought it
for
was Vampires.
Copper to lose because he's in my division. It's such a hard choice.
Yeah, man,
Probably one.
it's a tough call.
Probably one Dwarves.
Oh, the thrall dodge.
Wow!
Yeah, someone played me with a stunty team when I was.
No, I played Halfling, but I don't think that's Chaos Dwarves. I think that's something else.
Wow, it's
completely.
unbelievable that this would happen, says the guy who has been doing this all game long.
I didn't say it was unbelievable. I just said, wow. There's a big difference between the two of those things. And the
No,
idea,
that was
the
the one because I remember you taking root and you just leaving.
And the idea.
The absolute temerity.
Jesus.
And then you saying you would definitely never play halflings.
I would play halflings if I wasn't a coward.
But you are.
Yes.
We can't. Somebody has to be the coward.
That was pretty unlucky.
At least you didn't put your guy out of the
Yeah.
game.
About that.
That was pretty unlucky.
Gosh.
See, the first trip was a warning trip, and just a warning shot
It's
over
a
the bow,
warning
and then after that they had to put you down.
Fire a warning shot across her nose.
What is this?
Oh yeah, Bomber. Maybe you should have picked up your guys first.
Pick up your
I
guys.
wanted to move him.
You want to make unnecessary dodges and roll ones on them.
I really wanted to move those guys towards the ball carrier. That's why I didn't pick them up.
You're not gonna get fouled, right?
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever.
That would never happen.
Here's a guy with
Literally impossible. Isn't that right, Hank?
Marion.
Oh, Krabos lives.
Boom.
Yeah, man. No mess up. No, yeah. Never mind.
No
Fuck
follow.
it.
Get
Exactly
the
right.
mess with the follow. Get the follow.
Wow.
these bars.
These bars.
You're talking about your prison cell because you're Australian?
It's in the mail.
Sorry up for a Pulitzer, and the book hasn't even been published.
This is
Alright, so how are you gonna get the ball, Bomber?
I'm not.
It's okay, Brittany can still win.
Here's
You're
how.
really disappointing.
I'm just kidding, I want Copper to win. He's playing vampires.
You're disgusting.
Can't have 2 Dark Elf teams at the top of this league. It would be fucking uncalled for.
Disgust me.
We just jettison them out of the fucking league into space.
Bomber, the only
Yes,
reason I'm
that's a
doing
good
you is
idea.
because you're playing Dark Elves, and I lost to Dark Elves.
You guys
And I'm really salty.
He has every right to be
not 'cause I
quite
hate you.
salty.
I'm just salty.
Oh, got him.
Sick.
Bomber with an excellent use of the reroll right there.
Excellent Ricker tech.
Gotta save those
Just making
rerolls for
this
when you're going for it, trying to chase down the ball
important
carrier.
Oh. Oh.
Whatever.
This game is really good.
Oh. Badly hurt.
Bomber quickly becoming the reverse Patrick.
Yeah.
I
Put-
thought that was reverse passive.
Putting 5 of his own guys out of.
No, Johnny, you're not the reverse Patrick. Bomber's a reverse Patrick because he kills his own guys.
Oh, I see.
You just get killed really hard by everything.
That's what you get for playing stunty teams.
Yeah, basically. Stunty teams like the monkeys, you know?
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah. People said they monkeyed around.
They thought love was only true in fairy tales.
And it was.
It was in fact meant for someone else and not for you, Johnny.
I could play ogres and just make Smash Mouth references.
Somebody.
Somebody.
That's the best one.
Oh. Goodbye, Crabbo.
He was too beautiful for this world.
This has been a real bloody second half. All those
Angry.
blood stains.
Yeah, 9 players going out in the second half.
The foul elves instead of the fall over and die elves.
How about foul over and die?
I'm seriously mad. It's disgusting.
It's really dumb. I didn't even get SPP for it because it's all on your own stupid dodges. Let me
Yeah.
kill your players.
Stop you!
Stop. Maybe like try and have your guys near the ball instead of not doing that.
There's no way I can stop him from scoring anyway.
No, you can't now.
And I couldn't have last turn either.
No, but if your guys were near him, he would have had to score instead of waiting there and doing nothing.
It doesn't matter. I can't, like,
Yeah, it
bring the
does.
team back.
What?
Coach. Kaijo!
Wrong.
Kaijo!
You could definitely do a 2-turn touchdown with
Yeah, I
that.
was gonna say, if he had scored a turn earlier,
Down, like,
you'd have...
5 players? There's no way.
Yeah? Okay, first of all,
Elves are crazy with that.
yeah. You just send 2 blitzers downfield and hope for good rolls, which happen. Like,
Wait, why do you have 2 beers?
why would
They
you
help,
want
they help
fewer
your
than 2
knocked out
beers?
players get back in the game, I think.
Yeah, yeah, they give you plus they give you
Yeah, if
plus
only I could
plus
knock out
1
his
to
guys
knock.
over.
You did.
Like 2.
They just came back.
So your team is more valuable than mine, so I get compensation.
That's what happens when you lose a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about those.
I mean, no amount of money advantage can stop you from, rolling badly. So.
I disagree. Because if I had a huge money advantage, I would have way more rerolls.
Yeah. But then you would have to use them on pushes, because that's the strategy that's winning the league right now.
He makes a good argument.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can pick up an SPP on Checkmate Salter or mess with Crabbo, get the stab out here.
What a beautiful float over kick.
Whoever picks up the ball, you're going to want to give him a pass action.
I know.
Yeah, but a lot of people have been making that mistake.
Good catch.
Fine, I'll just roll a 1 anyway.
Bomber, I'm not letting you remake your team.
I don't want to remake my team. I want to roll better.
Okay, I'm stopping the recording here, so Bomber, you can start complaining as soon as I do that.